Okay, I'm about 40 minutes in, give or take, and I'm not gonna lie, this is a down episode. It's not bad. It's not a bad episode. It's just that it's outside of a couple of reveals, nothing's really happened. I took a risk, and I read some reviews for episode 7, and people are saying it's one of the worst episodes of the entire series. It's not. It's really not. It's just that it's the penultimate episode. And things are about to get insane for the grand finale. It's going to be a 2-hour grand finale. There's no way they can put a whole bunch of crazy stuff into the second to the last episode just to keep people happy. They're prepping. They're getting the plan together. It's like, bro, people need to chill. It's not bad. It's just it's a little boring. Outside of those 2 reveals, it's a little boring. I'm just keeping it honest. I'm just being honest here. It's a little slow, but it's not terrible. It's not bad. You have to put it into context. It's the second to the last episode, so they have to pull their punches a little bit. You have to pump the brakes a little bit. We got Max back. We learned that the Upside Down is not an alternate dimension, but a wormhole. And I think I like that better, because now we're dealing with stuff that you could potentially learn in high school science, as opposed to a Marvel movie. You know what I'm saying? So I think I dig this a little bit better. Remember the last episode where I compared Henry to Sephiroth? Well, guess what this dude's plan is? Go ahead, guess.
The reunion, when worlds merge.
Yep, this dude's plan is the reunion. Henry's endgame is the reunion. He's going to merge the world that Eleven sent him to, which he defeated him the first time, with Earth. The only difference is it's not a multiverse. I think everybody's tired of multiverse stuff, time travel stuff. I'm not personally, but I'm glad that this isn't that type of show. It's sci-fi, but it's not that type of show. And it's better for that. So with all that said, I'm going to pick up where I left off, the final 20 or so minutes of episode 7. Yeah, Dustin drew up a little diagram of what we're dealing with. Dustin has proposed that they rig a bomb to blow up in the wormhole. I mean, I guess we're still calling it the Upside Down. I mean, it's pop culture at this point. Upside Down, wormhole, they're interchangeable at this point. It's the same thing.
Hey, have you handled one of these before?
No, not exactly, but BB guns, air rifles, duck hunt.
Hey, Duck Hunt's fire. They need to remake that. Disney, I said Disney. Nintendo should probably get on that. Remake Duck Hunt. Upgrade the gun and everything. That's bringing out the spears. Yeah.
These babies are deadlier than they look.
Which one was Eddie's?
Hey, Dustin.
Yeah.
Hey, about some of the stuff that I said earlier.
It's okay.
No, just
Yeah,
It's not
apologize,
okay.
y'all.
I really missed you.
Oh.
I missed my best friend.
Yeah, I miss my best
It's so
friend, too.
good. It's so good. Because that fist fight that they had, oh my God, that was tough. That was tough to watch, man. These two are a really good duo. Anytime they're on screen together, it's comedy, and I mean, it's okay comedy. They don't push it on us too hard. But you got an older guy who's best friends with a younger dude, and they get each other. I mean, they're opposite. You know, Dustin's a smart guy. Steve, not so much. But Steve can teach him things. Dustin can teach him things. They're a good pair. They're a good pair, and they're apologizing, and we needed them to do that. That's great. Yeah, Steve came up with a plan where instead of them going to the Abyss to take on Vecna, they're going to wait in the Upside Down, presumably at the radio station where they can climb the tower once the Abyss starts to merge with the Earth. Steve came up with that. Good plan.
Silver lining. If it fails, we both go down.
You die, I die.
You die, I die.
Man, one of them is going to take the proverbial bullet for the other. It's going to break our hearts no matter who it is. He'll probably push Dustin out of the way and take a stab, or Dustin will push him out of the way and take a stab, you know, something like that. It's going to be rough, man.
If you flee with Mike, maybe you're safe for a while. But when they find you, and they will kill Mike. Just as they killed my friends, and then they will take you, and with your blood, they will create more children. Children who will suffer as we have. And with these children, they will open up more gates. More worlds. Don't you see, Jane? It's a cycle. A terrible, vicious cycle.
That's just reality. Kali is just speaking reality here. Like they're not going to be safe until they destroy the root of this conflict. And unfortunately, these two and their blood, what they can do, are the root of the conflict. Can't blow up the lab because they can just build another one. Can't take out Dr. K because somebody will just replace her. If the government has no one to hunt, then there's no conflict.
After we kill our brother, after the children are rescued, we don't leave with the others. We stay on the bridge. When the Upside Down vanishes, so will we.
There it is. Kali is proposing that they do not come back with the others. They stay behind and disappear along with the wormhole. The root of the conflict will be gone and it'll all be over. Let's say Henry wins. Let's say his reunion, let's say his little reunion, it works and he ultimately wins. I think that opens up the possibilities for more story. Like maybe there'll be a new generation who fights him next. Now, I mean, when Henry wins, he not only does he, well, they're going to let the worlds merge anyway, just so they can take the fight to him. But let's say the whole party gets wiped out and Henry wins. I mean, if anybody's seen any other work from the Duffer Brothers other than this, sound off in the comments. Let me know. But this is the first time I've ever seen anything from the Duffers, so I don't know what their idea of predictability is. They could have the villain win and then expand the universe into, other things. Maybe not necessarily TV shows, but comic books, maybe video games. That'd be dope. Novels, like whatever. I'm pretty sure there's comic books, and I think there might be some books out there. I'll have to check up on that. I've heard some things about comic books. I know there's a cartoon, but it takes place at around time when Will got captured, so they're all still kids. So obviously the main cast isn't playing them because they're older now, and it wouldn't make sense for them to voice children. And it might not even be canon, whether it matters or not. It might not even be canon in the grand scheme of things. Of course, we've got the stage play, The First Shadow. I've heard things about them from New Rockstars. Check them out. That's a good channel. Right now, you can only see it in New York and London. What I'm hoping they do is make a television production of it with all the original players, and just kind of format it for TV. That'd be cool. It's a prequel for anyone who's not up on it. It's a prequel about all the adults, the parents when they were in high school, and you get a look at Henry when he was, their age or younger, actually. But they touch a little bit on his origin story in season 4, but I think they go a little deeper in the play. I hope they're working on some sort of TV adaptation of it, so we can all see it, because it's not like we can all just fly to New York or London. I would like more. I would like to see more. Just because it's the final season of this doesn't mean they can't spin off into other things. Like with Power. Anybody watch Power? Crime drama about the original series is about a drug dealer who's trying to open up a nightclub and go legit, but he keeps getting pulled back into the life. The original series ended a long time ago, but it has 3 spin-offs, and one of them is a prequel. The two shows that push the story forward are done. One of them's about to be done, and I think they're working on another spinoff that's also going to be a prequel. Point is, just because Stranger Things is ending doesn't mean they can't, launch spinoffs. But it wouldn't make sense to push the story forward if Vecna loses, unless he leaves something behind, a seed that can keep his his mimetic legacy going. You know what I mean? If Kali stays behind and 11 bails on the plan at the last minute, then that leaves the door open for more story. Kali is adamant about ending this once and for all, but she doesn't have anybody left. Her whole crew was killed in Chicago when the government took her, which they haven't even, I mean, they showed us taking her, shaving her hair and hooking her up and draining her blood and all that stuff when the government had their little Genova project going on with them. But they never showed us how they found her. Not something that needs to be answered necessarily. 11 has friends, lots of friends who care about her, who really give a shit about her. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I could definitely see 11 bailing on the plan at the last minute. And as long as she's around, then the government will have somebody to target to keep that program going. See, I can already see it in her eyes. She knows it has to be done, but she might not be all in.
He sees my memories, and he sees my secrets. But Max, she told me he's also afraid, which proves I can beat him. But for me to do that, you need to know the truth.
It sounds like Will's concerned that Vecna's going to use something against Will, his own, like his secrets and whatnot.
Because I don't want you to see me differently. But the truth is, I am different.
Oh, he's going to come out, isn't he? I don't think he is. I mean, there's been speculation about Will's sexuality since, I think, season 3, when, you know, he was readjusting after getting rescued and everybody else was kind of, you know, growing up and moving on to high school and not really playing D&D and all these childish things anymore. And I remember a scene where Will wanted to play D&D and he had his, like, you know, his whole get up on and shit. And nobody really wanted to play. Mike and Lucas kind of laughed it off, and, you know, Will got pretty upset. I think Lucas might not have been seeing Max at the time, but Mike was definitely seeing 11, and that upset Will. I don't think it meant he was gay or anything. You know, he just wasn't interested in that sort of thing yet. Like, people, especially guys, you know, we grow, everybody grows differently. Everybody grows, you know, at different rates, matures at different rates. Just because he doesn't want to see girls or anything right now doesn't mean something's up with him. I mean, he spent a little bit of time, you know, captured, and it did something to him. Cloud Strife. I mean, he was captured for 5 years, and he came out of it a changed person, very much changed, like layers of trauma. Granted, Will wasn't in the Upside Down for 5 years. But, you know, same thing. He was affected by it, and I don't think it had anything to do with his sexuality. But it's been speculated that Will is gay, and I never saw any real evidence to back that up. Well, there was that one scene earlier in the season where he walked in on Robin and Tammy. He didn't leave, but I think even a straight guy would have. I think even a straight guy would have stuck around, just kind of watched a little bit and then left. So I don't think that meant any. I don't think that meant anything.
I don't like girls.
Oh, confirmed. Wow. So y'all were right. Wow. I'm not necessarily surprised by that. But at the same time, I am a little bit, because all of these things that went into predicting that he didn't like girls didn't really come across as anything sex related to me. Oh, he doesn't want to hang out with girls. He wants to play D&D. So, come college, he might want to get busy. Shit. Once he's out of high school and on to college, shit. That's when the freaks come out. But good for him, though. A big character moment, a huge character moment. Okay.
And I had this crush on someone, even though I know they're not like me.
And that someone was Mike, huh? Like I'm trying to tell y'all, they never gave me that idea. They never gave me that impression. They kept it under wraps pretty good. I never would have guessed. But in this climate, in this social climate, I'm not surprised. You know, I'm not surprised. It's just, I just never would have, my mind just never would have went there. Oh, Jonathan's proud of him.
If I did this, if I told you guys the truth, he showed me a future, and in this future, some of you are just worried for me, worried that things will be harder for me, and it just makes me feel like something's wrong with me. So I push you away, and for the rest of us, we just drift apart more and more and more and more and more until I'm alone. And I know none of that has happened, and in fact, I can't see into the future, but he can see into our minds, and he knows things, and
So this is also a checkmate. This is also a checkmate. He thinks Vecna's going to use that against him in this conflict. He thinks Vecna's going to use that against him, so he's getting ahead of it. It kind of takes away from the moment. To me, it's coming off as kind of a strategy, a checkmate. He's getting ahead of it, so Vecna can't have anything to use against him. Like 8 Mile, the final battle between B Rabbit and Papa Doc. He's spitting all this stuff that he knew Papa Doc was going to use against him. And when it was Papa Doc's turn to rap, he didn't have anything. He didn't have any ammo. He had nothing. He just had to give up the mic and forfeit. I doubt Will's sexuality is Henry's ace in the hole. But if Will thought that it was powerful enough to use, then Vecna is down. He's down, a shell, a bullet, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's smart, but I feel like it takes away from that character moment a little. It's still a very powerful moment. Don't get it twisted. It's still a very powerful moment, dude. And Will wants to fight. Good on him. Good on him. Good on Will. Absolutely, 100%. Yeah, buddy. Let it rip. Yeah, Mr. Clark's like their tech guy. Oh, shit! Go, Nance! Go, Nance! Dog! Nancy is legit their gunner, bro. I love it. She and Hop together, oh, badasses, dude. Not one shot was fired. She needs her. Collie's ready to go, dude. Collie's ready to make the sacrifice. But is 11 ready to make the sacrifice? I personally don't think she is. But we'll see. She's been the franchise throughout the entire series. Okay. What we got here? Oh, Henry. Henry and the Colt. Yeah, Henry and the Colt. Wow, buddy. I forgot about that. Holly is doubting herself. All the kids are falling in. Well, Derek fell in line because Henry threatened his family, but all the other kids just ate all his bullshit up. They just ate all of Henry's bullshit up. They're legit a cult. It sucks, man. They even had this Children of the Corn moment in Holly's bedroom. Oh, it was weird. It was mad weird. So now they've convinced Holly that Max is the bad guy in this situation. Her necklace broke. with her cleric figurine. It broke, symbolizing that her confidence is shaken, and everything that Max explained to her, everything Max has been telling her is bogus. And now it seems that Holly has fell in line. Yeah, there she is at the other end of the table, like in the back of the room, so she can't run if she wanted to. They'd all just grab her. Yeah, she's hurt. It's like she just gave up. Whoa. And that's it. That sets up the finale. That set up the finale, bro. Wow. Dude. So who's going to see it in theaters? Who's going to see it in theaters? I mean, I feel like you're paying money to see it either way, but it's just, do you want to go out of the house to see it? Because I think for them to put it in theaters, they must have shot it differently. You know, throw it on an IMAX screen. It looks way better. I don't know if I will. I thought about it. I don't know. I'm intrigued, but I don't know if I want to leave the house to see it. I don't know. Sound off in the comments. I'll see y'all for the finale. Probably. Oh man. New Year's Eve, that would be Wednesday. It might be up Thursday or Friday. I don't know. Keep your notifications on. You know how YouTube works. I'll see y'all for the next one.